We're super excited to announce that season 6 of What the Pluck is sponsored by Buff Brows.
Hello, What the Pluckers, and welcome back to our podcast, What the Pluck, WTP.
WTP.
I'm your host, Harriet Packer, and this is my best mate, Jamie Long.
This is very professional.
I know.
You've been practicing, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, welcome back to, another episode. And...
It didn't come home, did it?
Oh, it didn't, but silly.
Well, I feel like everyone's going to be disappointed in me, because there were quite a few people that were disappointed in me. I put a bet on for the first time in my life, and I bet against... I bet that England would lose. Yeah. And I also bet that they would lose by doing a 2-1.
How much did you win?
372 quid. You can say it, I swear. That's how much I won. 372 quid.
Right, we're off for dinner after this.
Absolutely. I've already spent it in airport. But 372 quid. So, like when you were in pub and everything, because I've been to Dublin for a weekend, by the way, amazing time. Definitely the look of the Irish. That's what I thought when I put it in. But when Spain was scoring, I were a little bit like, because really I was thinking, yes, my just one. Yeah, so we had a great time. So I were absolutely buzzing that Spain won, but sorry, England. Yeah. R.I.P. to the cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is. Did they win a cup?
Oh, trophy, I don't know.
Oh.
Something like that, innit? Better luck next time, lads.
Better luck. Just leave it to girls in future.
Yeah, lionesses.
Yeah, just leave it to them. They know what they're doing.
Guys,
anyway.
You've got just us today.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry to disappoint.
Soz.
But we are guests out. No, but obviously when we've got as guests in, we're back in the studio because we just love it. But it's very much like we're trying to think so hard of all these questions that we can ask. We're trying to think, one, what do we want to know? And two, what do we think you would want to know?
Yeah, I feel like we have to be quite professional, don't we?
Yeah.
It's nice to have an episode.
That's what I mean,
just
not nice.
I know, it's nice to have an episode where we can just talk shit.
Yeah. Like, we got in here today, slung us bags down, shoes off. I said, we're filming on couch, we're getting comfy.
Yeah, and that's what we're doing.
If we had a guest here, we'd have to be like,
yeah.
Welcome,
topping lip gloss up and bronzer.
Yeah.
So today we are going to... let's actually, before we tell them what we're going to talk about, how's self-employed life going?
Love it.
Yes, girl.
Love it.
I know you would.
Love.
Do you feel like it's such a difference? Do you feel like, as I've said before, you sometimes can feel like you're on a hamster wheel and you've got to chase all the time?
It's just this, roundabout of emotions.
Yeah.
Like, my first week self-employed was my best week.
Yeah.
I was so busy and made so much money, and I thought, oh my God,
this is good.
This is what it's like every week. I'm laughing.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah. I know.
I realised that.
Well, you did speak to me and panic a little bit, and I was like, it's fine. Anybody who knows, especially that transition from you going from being employed to then suddenly self-employed, the transition is so massive, and you're thinking, oh my God, what if nobody comes in and I'm going to have no money?
Yeah.
But, and it seemed like if you have quiet spells in salon or whatever, and you're owning a salon, and you think, oh my God, what if we really crap this month and then I haven't really got any much money to pay wages? What am I going to do?
Yeah. But
you do. But that's how it fluctuates, because you've got to think that it's hard, because you will have got all your clients in that first week, and then they're not due for 4-6 weeks.
Because the week before I was on holiday.
Yeah.
So I had that holiday bit where they couldn't get in before, so they were in after. They had to push it out a week. But then people got excited at midweek appointments. And then it was like, oh.
Yeah.
But I'm still, I'm not crazy busy. I'm working.
But what you said, and I remember saying this year as well, just say yes to everything. Because and the times, try and work around them, which is massively important. I think once you get really busy, and I still find it really hard to say no, to be honest, to people. If they say, I really need them done, I'm come at 9 o'clock tonight, I will be here, because I have no life. So I think once you start like just saying yes, and you get them people that are coming in, they recommend their friends because they know that you're more flexible and stuff.
Yeah.
If you're self-employed, if you're employed and you were having to, like before, what were you working? Thursday nights and Saturdays?
Wednesday, Thursday night and Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So if people couldn't do that and they only wanted it on a Friday,
Yeah,
screwed.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, it'll get there.
Yeah, I knew it'd take time to build up, and I just keep thinking, I'm making enough money to pay all my bills and live.
And that's
all that matters.
And then you've also got that time as well to spend, like, on your own social, building your own business, building your salon, building, like, the pod and stuff like that. You've got all that time.
It's crazy because I've never worked as little in my life, but
Still the same as what you were when you're employed.
Yeah. I'm like, what is going on here? I literally have but like you said, working on pod, we're working on so much for the pod that we'll be sharing with you all very soon. I've just launched a little plug. I don't know if you all seen, you were hammered in Dublin.
Wow.
But I have just launched Instagram subscribers.
Oh, I've seen that. To be honest, I've just do you know when I've seen it?
Did you think it were OnlyFans?
No. I just saw it when I was having a win. You know, like when you look on your phone when you're on time.
Yeah.
I just literally, while Jimmy was setting up this podcast, I was scrolling on my phone and I looked on his story because obviously he's right at the front all the time. And I was like, ooh, go on, girl.
Yeah. Yeah, so Instagram subscriptions. So if you head to my Instagram, you can subscribe. It's $9.99 a month. You can cancel any time. But on there, I'm sharing like full treatments, how I do stuff, like what's in my kit, honest product reviews are like stuff I might have got sent or I bought. Or so if you're looking to like,
it's really good.
Just up your brow game or learn and pick some stuff up,
That's
then
really good.
Head on over.
We also want to just let me quickly put this bit in.
Tommy Topper here, go on.
No, this is for us.
Right, she'll have subscribers next
This
week.
is for no, I'm not.
Can't have
not on that platform anyway.
Do you know what? I got so excited because I thought I can't wait to start putting stories in like link in bio. Just for the lol of it.
So we are going to be doing product reviews.
Yes.
So if this is something that you are interested in, if you are a brand, you might have seen it on a couple of other podcasts. If you've been watching on YouTube and stuff like that, you'll have seen the products. We are doing honest product reviews.
Yeah.
Okay. So there will obviously be fees attached to it, and you will get an option in what you want us to review and how much. Like we have got different options for what you want, and advertising as well for you. So if you want to do advertising and you want us to do some product reviews, get in touch with us. I'm pretty sure that we'll be very happy to try your products out.
Because we are organising season 7. Yeah, we are organising season 7, so obviously ads and stuff, there's only so many per episode.
Yes.
There's 10 episodes and any kind of sponsorship or anything, so this is an open mic call.
And before you know it, you're so into it, like this season's flown. As ideas that we have for this season, we're like, oh, we haven't even done it, we're going to have to do it in next season. So yeah, I really enjoyed this season anyway. But what we're going to talk about today then?
So we're talking about Linda's and Rachel's. You all need to listen up to this episode.
And
because
Julie's.
this is the kick up the arse that you might be needing.
Yeah.
2024, it's time to raise your prices.
Absolutely. Please, just do it for us as
well. Stop charging 2004 prices in 2024.
Exactly. Come on, let's get it together, girls. Come on.
Get them prices lifted.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover a few bits, and we're just going to have a bit of a discussion between us. We've populated some questions each, and we're just going to take it in turns and see what each of us think about.
We'll also,
the questions together.
We'd like to know, like, as well, head on over to our inbox and tell us what you, how you raised your prices or what your fears are and stuff like that, because obviously it's a nerve-wracking thing, in it, trying to raise your prices because you don't want to piss anybody off.
Yeah.
But do you know what I've learned in this industry, and for being so long in this industry, you can't please everybody. And you know, like when girls get bogged down, like if I've seen a client be quite rude to one of the girls and like I know that you always say, oh, the customer's always right. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah, no.
But I'm not going to make it known. I'm not going to have a standoff, do you know, in salon, like, but...
I'll see you in car park instead.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be waiting outside for you, Julie. Oh, yeah? You know when 5 o'clock is and I'm not in this uniform anymore? We're going to have it out.
Once I've got this tunic off,
When I see you in Shea Bar at weekend, we'll see then when I've not got my hair up in a ponytail. I'm kidding.
It's such a deal.
I know. But I will say to like my girls and stuff like that, you can't always please everybody. There's always going to be one person that's going to be a little bit just a bit of an idiot.
And sometimes you just don't gel with people in life. Like, how many times do you meet somebody and you just think, we're on about it, Molly, we're on about it, I'll manifest an episode, you just don't click with them.
Yeah.
I just think, oh, I don't like you, I don't know why, I just don't like you.
Yeah.
And you can be like that with clients.
How annoying.
It's just life.
Yeah, and how annoying is it like when you don't like somebody and like when I don't like somebody and you do. Like, and I just think
you'll make it known.
That's real. I'm like,
she's like a controlling wife.
Yeah, but I'm like, well, this is a problem because you need to realise that I don't like them.
And God forbid if I go out with somebody that she don't like, she will make my life hell for the following week.
Vice versa, Jamie, because you've been FaceTiming me all the time I've been in Dublin.
Yeah, she didn't ask me to go. And I don't care if she's family. I'm going to tear you apart. Right, getting into the episode. So, I want to ask, why do you think it's important for beauty professionals to consider raising the prices? What would you say on this?
Because we need to definitely charge what we think that we're worth.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important for the rest of us as well. We need to make a stand and do it together.
Like what the nail industry did.
Like what the nail industry did. I think we touched on this on Buff Browser's episode, didn't we?
Yeah.
When we raised the prices, the nail industry all stood together and made a conscious decision. We're at the 2nd of September. No, it wasn't.
Beginning of this year sometime.
I don't know whether it was April or something.
I think
Anyway.
it was tax year. I think it would be
Yeah, April. Everybody put a post out. Well, not say everybody. I'd probably say about 90% of my Instagram before these posts that they were all going to raise the prices. And then, you know, I mentioned it to a few of my clients and they're like, oh, and I'm like, a lot of them had already seen it on other people's Instagrams and were like, oh yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah.
So I think it's important that we all make a stand together. So don't worry, girls. If this is something that you are deciding to do, raising your prices, we're going to do it with you. We're in this together. So I think it's important that, and I think we need to like add quality to the industry and realise that, because I feel like there's so many salons and there's so many independent people that's doing it. Like I've said this before, like it's completely like
saturated, yeah.
So I think for us to, because if like I could step outside here now and go get my eyelashes done like that, because there'd be so many people, and there would be people that want patch tests as well.
Absolutely.
I could go get my nails done in the next 15 minutes. So there's so many people and places that you can go. And I just think it'd be good for us to all raise those prices so people are aware that it is a luxury and a quality, like premium service, what you're offering.
Yeah.
Also, that's why I think the beauty professionals should do it. Yeah. But I was going to say something else, but I might save it for a bit later on. So, question 2.
Go on.
I feel like we're like interviewing each other now. This is nice. So what are some common fears and misconceptions about increasing your service prices? What do you think?
I feel like the biggest thing that puts people off is the fear of losing clients.
Massively, yeah.
And I've recently put mine up. So I put my prices up just before I actually went self-employed because I thought I don't really want to do it when I've gone self-employed because this is the time I'm trying to build my business and clientele. So throwing a price increase in there, I didn't think it was going to work. So I lifted mine maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But yeah, people get scared of losing clients, but I just think, okay, so you're going to lose a client, but you're charging a little bit more. So actually you're compensating for losing them clients by the other clients that are stuck with you, they're paying more. And I know it might work out that you're actually earning the same money, but technically you're also then working less hours. And if you need to charge what you're worth, and if you lose some clients, I lost some clients.
Did you?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If my prices don't reflect what your lifestyle, can do and what you can afford, that's fine.
And then you've got to think, are they actually coming because they really love the service that you're doing, or are they coming because they think it's cheap?
Yeah.
And they need it done. They want it done and they're paying cheaper. So what are they actually coming for? Because I know that my clients, if I raise my prices, I think they'd be fine with it. Well, I hope they would be. But I think that they'd be fine with it because they think, well, I won't let anybody else do them, so it don't really matter.
That's what I mean, and some of mine were like that. But you do get some that drop off. And when we said raising prices, guys, like, if you're planning on raising your prices by like £5 a treatment, too much.
Yeah, calm down.
Like, mine went up like £1 or £2.
Yeah, I think with this little, like slowly.
Little and often.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought, £2.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you win some, you lose some, and like what you said, you're not gonna, it's not gonna work for everybody.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
As soon as you can accept that, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So, understanding the value of us in this industry, let's get into it.
And coming together.
So, how do you feel that beauty professionals accurately assess the value they provide to their clients?
Maybe like getting feedback.
Yes.
I think when you're in a salon as well, watching, if you were owning a salon, watching the people who are employed for you, to think, would I pay that for that treatment? Would I be happy with that? Am I happy that walking out at my door?
Am I happy my name being put to that?
I always think that.
Yeah.
And a few girls are probably listening thinking, yeah, she has done that before. Because not very often, because I've not needed to, but I have stopped it from walking out the door and just said, this is just not right. Just this bit, do this, and then it's fine. And they're probably just thinking, shut up. But it's, so I want it to be the best service that it can be for the price that my clients are paying. So I think definitely keeping an eye, always keeping, it's like if you were in a salon and you're not really in it, you don't really know what's going on. Maybe asking for like reviews and stuff like that.
That's it, and I think I see a lot of people who own salons but aren't in them.
Yeah, I could never think of anything worse.
I get it if you're well established and you've built an amazing team, you have a manager that is running that salon exactly how you would want them to and how you would run it, pop off. But you see a lot, and I just think, you're just trying to make money. Yeah. And this, it's the wrong way to go about it.
Yeah.
You can't just throw a salon together, stick some like self-employed staff in it and think, fly throwing shit at wall and hoping it sticks. It ain't gonna stick.
Oh, yeah. Like that.
You like that?
Yes, that's it.
I've never said that before, don't I?
I have heard it. But I think it's just so vulgar that we never said it.
Yeah, credit place new word.
But yeah, I have seen it happen. I'm seeing it happen now. But yeah, you've got to still have a bit of knowledge as well in it.
Yeah, got to have knowledge. You've got to have your foot in door. And like you said about reviews, at the minute, because obviously I'm a sole trader, I'm a one-man band, they can leave reviews. They get an email after their appointment. But the only downside to that is they are leaving a review that they know is a treatment that I've done and they know that I need that review.
Yeah.
So I think, is it off-putting for them actually to
Probably.
give some constructive feedback?
Yeah, not many people are honest on it.
So I'm looking at a way, and this is a good idea for you guys as well, if you're in the same situation as me, of like putting together like a form, an online form, where
it's like anonymous. Yeah.
So they can fill it in, and they might come in and be like, oh yeah, come in, but I'm sick of listening to Beyonce.
Yeah.
Great, well not great, go somewhere else. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like stuff like that, it's the little things, and that's what you can implement and change to ensure that your clients are getting value and they're enjoying the experience of coming to you.
Yeah, I get that. What roles what role does self-worth and confidence play in setting and raising your prices?
Oh, bitch, you need to be your own biggest fan. You know I
We say
this
this all the time.
You know, like, we're each other's, like, biggest hype
Yeah.
people, and, you know, like what Molly said, going back to that, positively delusional.
Positively delusional, that's exactly what we are in every single thing in our life.
I always thought we were just delusional and
Crazy.
in a world of our own.
Yeah, but we're not.
We're not, we're just positively delusional.
We were positively delusional about this podcast. We thought, oh my God, people are going to love us.
Yeah.
And they do. I know you would like to think that they don't.
Some don't, but that's okay.
Well, you know, 90% of them do. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think you've just got to be, like, as soon as you start believing in yourself and actually, like, giving yourself a pat on the back for the stuff that you're doing and what you're achieving,
Yeah.
that's when you start to, like, know your worth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, stop questioning yourself, find your beauty, family, like we've said before, and you need to lean on these people to lift you up the same as you're going to lift them up. And that just helps with, like, your overall confidence, because beauty, really, I could do a shit lash lift. I could send it to
Could you?
Harriet.
Are you sure?
I could send it to Harriet and she'd reply like, oh my God, they're lovely. And it could be the worst lash lift
But
ever.
really, my face would be like,
And she'd be like,
I would be like,
they're nice.
right, I would be like, oh my God, they're lovely. I'd go, yeah, nice.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like,
Or if you text saying, are they alright? I'd just reply back like, yeah. And then he'd know that they were.
Same with outfits, anything in life, like I'll try something on, I'm going to wear this at weekend, watch it, she'll be like,
Yeah.
Right, I'll get something else then. Well, no, if you like it, then
Well,
wear
if you
it.
like it, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, call on those people around you, lift yourself up, and just believe that you are the shit, because you probably are.
You probably are.
You probably are.
Yeah.
So, what are some practical steps beauty professionals can take to prepare their clients for a price increase?
I think always, like, so obviously you've got your obvious ones like Instagram posts and putting on your story and all that, and Facebook and all that, but not everybody sees that.
No.
So I think it's massively important to do it verbal.
Yeah.
Face to face, and maybe do it at their appointment before they're coming for your next one. So next time you come, there is going to be a slight price increase. And what usually before you get to end of your sentence, they're like, yeah, that's fine.
Even if you could get like posters or something for the salon, or like a little struck card for reception.
Or even make it aware if people are ringing up for appointments. A lot of my clients ring the salon for appointments. Get the girl who's answering the phone and stuff, just to let you know at your next appointment there is a slight price increase.
There's a crisis.
There's a credit crisis. What is it? Cost of living crisis.
Cosy lives.
Cozy living crisis. You know, so there is going to be a slight price increase, but only by like £1 or £2 or whatever. So I think definitely verbal.
Yeah.
And maybe, but if you don't see that client, maybe just do it before you start their treatment. So if they come in, you can probably be like, oh, just to let you know it's going to be X amount.
Yeah.
Is that all right? And also, I think as well, what you need to do, this is just a little bit off topic of this question. I think as well, you need to, I know there's a set price usually for everything, but sometimes you can look at something and think, I've spent a long time on that, or I've done more than what I should have really on that. And then, like, for example, nails. Okay, so if you're doing somebody's acrylic infills, or you're doing a buyout infill or whatever, and it's all one standard price, then you've spent 15 or 20 extra minutes doing a nail art. Or some people have come and they've got they want infills, acrylic infills, but they've got 3 or 4 off. And then you're putting new ones back on. And then, I mean, it's very rare that happens. But like, are you then still going to charge them the same price as an infill? No, you're not. You just be savvy with it and just think, no, that's worth more. That's not a classic infill. That's not a classic brow tint and shade.
I get the brows a lot at the minute because I'm pushing eye grade. So a lot of clients are trying it, but because they're already pre-booked, the next one might just be like, it's a brow lamp.
Yeah.
And then on their appointment, they come and they'll go, oh, can I have that hybrid I had last time?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you can. I do it as an add-on. It's X amount extra.
Yeah.
Like,
And also, I've got a couple of clients I'll do a tint and wax for them, but then they're like, oh, would you just be able to like thread as well, like all around here and stuff? And I'm thinking, well, yeah, but you're gonna have to pay more because obviously me getting my thread out and that, it's more time, etc.
Yes.
So yeah, just be savvy with your prices and just think about that. I've lost where I am.
Be savvy.
How should beauty professionals communicate price increases with their clients and to maintain their trust and loyalty?
I think a big one for me is you need to let them know in advance, kind of like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just decide today that next week your prices are going up. To me, I think that's too short notice.
Yeah.
So I would allow probably a month.
Yeah, I would.
And if people have got appointments booked in past that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm honouring it
Yeah.
at the price that it was because that's what they booked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So they're not paying that increased price.
Yeah.
I've only got a few. Jade was one who was booked up till Christmas.
Go on, Jade.
I booked someone else in for Christmas week last week,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh, I don't think anyone's in yet." Jade.
I've got about 4 or 5 that's
Yeah.
booked all the way up to Christmas. They
Yeah.
do.
But yeah, communicate, and it's just about having that honest conversation with them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're letting them know that you are increasing your prices. I do think it's good to tell them why.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
And not only
you can't just say, "Oh, my prices are going up."
And not only that, I mean, you don't have to over-explain to them, but you don't have to be like, oh, well, last week my water bill were X amount or whatever, and my electric bill's $3,500 for the salon and all that.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be all like that, but you just say, the cost of everything going up, because it is not only that, minimum wage has gone up by £1 and stuff like that, everything, all your business overheads will go up.
Yeah.
If you were running a salon and you've got people that are employed for you, your stock's going up, your electricity's going up, your gas is going up, your council tax has gone up and everything. So everything has a knock-on effect. And you've got to think, what am I working for really? If I'm paying all these bills, am I working to just pay bills?
You need to kind of humanise it as well. So instead of saying to your clients, "Oh, everything's going up," don't overdo it. But I find a lot of clients don't actually realise the cost of having a home studio, having in your garden, a salon. They don't realise all these different costs. And people might think, "Oh, that's expensive for a brow lamp." Well, yeah, but did you know that treatment cost me £11?
Yeah.
Cost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you've got X, Y, and Z on top of it. So I think if you can break it down a little bit to them and just explain, products have gone up, this has gone up.
It costs me
training.
it costs me more to do it now and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so.
So what do you think are the long-term benefits for a beauty professional who regularly reviews and increases their prices?
I think it's then not going to be so much of a shock to people who, to your clients that's expecting you to maybe be the same price all the time or whatever. If you increase your prices once every 3 years, they'd be like, "Oh bloody hell, what's happening? Why she put that up? What's gone off? Is she struggling? Is she struggling or whatever?" No. And you just need, and the quality of your work is getting better and better. I mean, I would like to think that if I looked back at, anybody's work 3 years ago, the standard of your work is better now. It always just gets better and better, and we need to charge what we think that's worth. It's let's look at it. 3 years ago, 3 years ago, a night out would cost a lot less than what it costs now.
Yeah.
So everything goes up
gradually
because everybody wants it, and it's the quality of it.
Yeah.
So, and where we get it from, etc. Everything goes up, I think, but sometimes the quality is getting better and better.
Even if you looked at your work, if you went back on your Instagram, guys, and looked at your work from this time last year, you will have improved.
Yeah.
And if you've not improved, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, you'd look at it, but if you'd look at it and think, actually, I would have done it like that.
Yeah. you will, I can guarantee all of you will be able to pick
Yeah.
a tiny little fault with the work that you were sharing last year. And, you know, you're growing, you're developing, and that's why you need to be reviewing. And don't just think of it as, everything's going up, I'm going to put my prices up. Like, you need to stay on top of what your stock is costing you.
Yeah.
Because what a treatment was, HG Brows, I'm sure it was like £3 something years ago.
£3.60, I think.
What,
And
it was something
microblading
like
was
that.
£6 something.
Whereas, like, when you look now, you need to be breaking down and looking at what it's actually costing you to do that treatment, because that price will have creeped up without you knowing.
How many like brow treatments can you roughly get out of a tin?
Yeah.
How many brow, you know what I mean? So just try and, I mean it sounds boring, but just try and break it down and think, well actually that treatment would probably cost me X amount.
And once you've done it for the product, it's done then.
Yeah.
And you can calculate it all. Like lamination, I know when we first started lamination, it was £5 something.
That
It's
was
nearly £9.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's almost doubled.
Yeah.
And Alan's lamb been out 2019.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know? And that's just from trying different products or whatever it is. How you, because not your skills evolve, but also the products that you use evolve.
Yes.
Lammy, when it first started, the products were shit.
Oh my god, they were horrible.
Everyone had frazzled, sizzled brows.
And then when we found something, I was paying through the nose for it.
Yeah.
But I didn't care, because I was like, oh, probably only making a tenner a treatment on it, but I was like, I don't care, I need it.
I'm going to say that Amy.
Amy, girl, whoever Amy is, she had it going on.
She's a billionaire now.
It's never in stock now. No wonder she don't need to.
Them little glass vials.
Oh, if you've got them little glass vials and the amount of
15
times.
treatments are just over my dead body.
29 quid or something.
I think it was
29 quid they were, or something like that. These little tiny glass jars. Oh my god, please may Amy don't come after us for this. They were amazing.
great product.
Loved it.
Couldn't get the bugger out when you got to
Couldn't get it out. Do you know what I used to do with mine? To get it out, because you obviously used to have to tip it upside down. I used to leave it on the radiator to warm up a little bit so it'd slide down the glass sides and get to the bottom to it. I wanted every dreg out of that. Every single dreg.
I would do a stock order for them and my toes would curl up because I would think, oh my god, that's a good couple £100 I've just spent on
two or three glass jars.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then they're coming like Polly Pocket size.
Yeah, they were. And you know what? Because I've obviously got big tiles in our salon. The amount of times I'd drop them. And I'd think, oh. And then honestly, a few of them I did smash and I was like, oh my god, no, what am I going to do? Because then now it's oxidised.
Yeah.
Oh, it would just...
But yeah, you grow as a stylist, the products that you use change, the quality of the products that you use change. You know, before you know it, you use a couple more disposables or you start using, this nourishing step 4 and 5, whatever it is. But you don't lift your prices.
Yeah.
So your profit's going down.
Yeah, you're adding stuff to it all the time and thinking, oh, this will be nice, so I'm going to use this on it.
Like mapping string, for example.
Yeah.
We've switched to mapping string now. Have I sat down and worked out how much mapping string is compared to a pro pencil and how many treatments I can map with either or? No.
Absolutely not.
Have my treatments gone up a couple of pence? Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all these little things where your prices.
Yeah, or you're putting stuff on like, for example, brow spa oil.
Yes.
You're putting that on after because it smells nice and you think, oh, it's gorgeous, it smells lovely and it nourishes the brows and all that. Are you adding the price on for it? No.
Do you know what I've started doing? And I should be doing this. Well, I should because it's a great product. Their brow spa oil. So I've not actually got going with adding the treatment as a treatment.
Yeah.
But I've got the oil and it just smells so good.
It really does.
Put a little drop on my gloves before I start working. And the clients are like, oh, what's that? That smells nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it smells so good. But then I think, well, that's another bloody however much I've added onto the treatment now by adding a drop of oil to my gloves every time I work. It just smells beautiful.
It is a gorgeous product.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I put it all over my face. Love it. It's beautiful.
And rollers as well. Ooh.
Yeah.
Darling. So, how do you think that professionals should handle potential pushbacks or negative reactions from clients?
Just ignore it.
Swing that up there.
Just ignore it. I mean, some people are not really going to give you a negative thing. I mean, I did have a client in a few weeks ago that when she was told price, she went, what? Like really loudly and obviously in salon. And I was just like, it literally gone up by £2. So I'm just like, come on girl, get it together. So I just think just ignore that. If you do get any like negativity from it, I think maybe try your hardest to explain, go into that and be like, the thing is, this is I'm not doing it to rip you off.
Yeah.
But the quality of my work has increased and as product prices have increased, you don't have to like over explain to you because who are they to question what you're charging for your services?
Everything has gone up.
It's like if you had decorating done right, or if you had like I've just had somebody quote me for something done in my kitchen. It's extortionate, but I didn't message them back saying why. Do you know what I mean? I didn't message back saying, well, why is it that much?
Yeah.
Like that's just how much they charge.
Crazy.
That's probably what their service is worth.
Their skill, their time.
That's what they want to charge.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, thanks, that's absolutely great. I'll get back in touch with you, like if I need to or whatever.
Yeah.
Might get back in touch with you, who knows? I don't say anything more in case I do. But like, yeah, you would never say, like even like a decorator, you would never say to him, well, why?
Yeah.
Why is it that much? Because I know what paint costs.
Yeah.
So why is it that much? You just wouldn't. It's just rude.
Yeah, explain to them, and if they're not happy, then unfortunately they're not going to be a returning client.
But don't
that's
feel
okay.
don't feel like you're uncomfortable enough to think, oh, well, I'm going to have to explain to them all that, because just be confident in your work and in yourself and knowing the quality of your work. And if you're not confident in the quality of your work, then invest in it by booking a masterclass with me or Jamie. So if you're not happy in it, invest in it so you can then feel confidence enough to increase your prices.
Yeah, I think, and that's the key as well. I think you need to be confident when you are delivering this information that your prices are going up.
Yeah.
You're stumbling over your words and you're a bit, it's going to put your client off, and it just rings alarm bells. You need to be confident that, everything that we've said, and this is the reason as to why the prices have gone up, 50p, £1, whatever it is.
What strategies can be used to mitigate any loss of clients due to price increases?
I think it's just keeping a good relationship with your clients, and if you're going to increase your prices, I would always go into it assuming that you're going to lose some clients. That's the worst case scenario. You're not going to lose every single client because you've added 50p onto a tint and wax.
Yeah.
Your business is not going to go under.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you lose a couple of clients. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, you're working less for more money.
And are they really clients that you want?
Yeah.
That are like, oh, Harriet's put a quid on it, so I'm not going to her anymore because how dare she put £1 on.
And it might be that you're in a position where you're actually fully booked, and that price increase will shake off some and allow some others to get access to an appointment with you that are more than happy to go in at your price.
I do understand that obviously, I mean, people who are in like the aesthetic industry as well, like me, will know, I think I've told you this as well before, they've had a price increase of £20 to buy it cost. At the pharmacy that I'm buying it from and the suppliers that I'm buying it from, it has increased by £20 a product. That is extortionate.
Yeah.
But if I put £20 extra on somebody's lips, God forbid, they'd be like, what?
It's a massive jump in it.
Massive. So maybe like a £5. But be careful about how much you are adding on.
I think aesthetics is slightly different because yes, you need to be skilled in order to be injecting something into somebody's face.
Yes.
But you're paying for
that product. That product, yeah.
If you have Botox, you are paying for the
that
vial of
product.
Botox.
Yeah. And like, I know I've obviously got a lot of friends that I do at like a cost price or whatever. And I will say to her, I feel so bad when I tell them what it is, because I'm like, and I will say, that's what I get it for. Like, I'm not making anything on you.
That's what I get it for. I'm not making money on you.
I'll be bringing me invoice in. Sure, yeah. This is what it costs me.
But yeah, don't worry about it. Be confident in you and the prices that you want to charge. That will read with clients.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, worst case scenario, you're going to lose a few, but you're going to attract a lot more.
Absolutely. So good luck with increasing them prices. Get it done. Do you know what? I might increase my prices in September. Gives them a bit of breathing space. Gives them 6 weeks. I might start telling them now, and then when it's coming into obviously September, October, November, and then the jackpot December. So, which will be before we know it. I have seen Christmas. I saw some Christmas stuff in shop yesterday.
Stop.
I swear to God, I did. Yeah. I mean, it were in Dublin, but I'm crazy over there, aren't I?
Wow.
I love it. So, it's very good crazy.
Wow.
Saw some Christmas stuff and it's full of Halloween stuff now, isn't it? I've had enough of this crap this summer. Stupid.
We haven't bleeding had a summer.
Oh, I know.
We haven't had a summer.
You put a jacket on, you're absolutely sweating, but wet through. You don't know whether it's sweat or rain. It's too much.
Right, wrap this up because we're talking crap. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little episode, a little different format of us kind of like interviewing each other. But nice,
I liked it.
I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, tune in next week, guys, for episode
9, 10.
No, 8.
8? Is it 8?
Tune in next week for another
for an episode.
For another episode of your favourite podcast.
What the Pluck.
What the Pluck.
Please also remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and please like, follow, share, do whatever you do.
Yeah.
And keep them subscribers and followers and reviews and stuff going up.
Yeah.
Because it's because of you that we are in this position and we are able to call this our job.
Yes.
So thank you very much. And we will see you next week. So make sure you stay bugged,
Busy.
and blessed.
Bye guys.
Bye.